You look like Gilligan.
Gilligan from Gilligan's Island?
No, the other Gilligan. What the hell are you wearing?
It's the Picasso Bulls. I'm such an artist. I'm wearing my Pulp Fiction shirt.
Okay, no, I'm not talking about the shirt that clearly needs to be ironed. I'm talking about what the hell is on your feet. Why are you not wearing shoes in here? Get off the couch.
These? My Patty Line socks?
What the hell, man? I still haven't seen a new video go up on your page.
I'm on the clock.
Take that damn hat off.
Why? It doesnst look cool.
Last time out, you won in controversial fashion.
It was a little controversial. The Hartford Whalers!
You won.
Ducksworth! I said Ducksworth! I'm still getting over that loss. Ducksworth.
I was the ref on the scene at the time. It's kind of on me. I gave it to Luca. I didn't really specify if you had to say the person's name.
Where's the integrity?
When I heard you first say lawyer, I was kind of like, well, that's right. And then when you guys just kept yelling, I got distracted by your yelling.
Ducksworth! I got it! Ducksworth! I said it!
And someone said Ducksworth and Duck. And to me, I'm like, you know what? This is such a mess. Tie. Next one.
Some would say that Jesse won.
He did get the third question right.
Those people would be wrong.
It's not like you didn't have another chance to win. And you didn't win. You didn't get that one. Anyways, moving on. John.
What's up, D?
Do you know why you're here today?
No.
I don't know. You don't have any props with you today.
I feel like you've caught on to my tricks because usually I can sneak a peek or something.
I hope it's not about patches and stuff like that on crests and jerseys and logos.
You're horrified of jerseys.
Yeah, man, I will walk out right now. I mean, I can't get those right. There's no way.
What are we doing?
Today, you are going to be telling me who the franchise leader in points is for all 31 teams.
Oh, man. That's a lot of names and a lot of points.
This is one of the standard ones where you can just kind of just go through the teams.
Damn! This is gonna be fun.
Should be easy enough. I mean, we're talking about the best players in terms of points. Not always the best player, but at least the best scorers on each team. Good chance here. Got a very good chance.
How do you think you're going to do?
You're honestly asking me how I think I'm gonna do?
Yes, Gilligan.
You know my friend Skinny Mulligan?
Does it look like I think I'm gonna do well? How many strikes do I get? Let's start with that.
3-strike system.
Okay, we're back to 3 strikes.
Restrike system this time.
It's a 3-strike system.
Feeling a little generous, Mr. Z.
Round of applause.
All right, let's get it kicked off.
Here we go. Ooh, I'm loose. I'm feeling good.
I saw your socks.
Let's lift our socks up
I
here.
saw your socks.
Let's lift them up and let's quit the pitter patter and let's get at her.
Let's start it off. We're going to start with the 7 Canadian teams, and then from there, it's pretty much just a random smorgasbord of things. Starting things off with the Calgary Flames.
Do I have to say his full 13 names?
Brother actually looks like this guy,
Jerome Gimla.
Jerome McGinley. He calls himself the fat Jerome McGinley.
Your brother.
Shout out to Justin Gale.
I'm gonna go with Jerome McGinley.
Number 12, Jerome McGinley.
The man of 1,000 names. Just give me the name everyone knows him by.
Okay, Jerome McGinley, but can you read his full name?
Sure. Jerome Arthur Lee Adekunle Tig Jr. Elvis Aginla. And I know I butchered one of those.
Still, that's amazing, isn't it?
That's very long. And he got a lot of points. The Edmonton Oilers.
This is a tough one.
Oh, yeah.
My rival.
Edmonton Oilers, man, that might as well be a layup.
The Flowmaster. The greater brother in the greatest brother tandem in NHL history.
Wayne Gretzky.
Wayne Gretzky.
Wayne Gretzky?
9-9, Wayne Gretzky, man. Best player of all time. I don't care what Corwin says, that he couldn't raise a puck from the ice in the 80s. What kind of nonsense is that?
The guy I'm trying to take down. Wayne, the great one, Gretzky.
The Montreal Canadiens.
Montreal Canadiens, this is not a layup.
So this one's hard.
Montreal Canadiens.
They've had a lot of damn good players over their history.
Their history goes back 1,000 years, it feels like.
The one that immediately comes to mind is Maurice Richard, so I'm gonna go with that one.
It's not Maurice the Rocket Richard. It's not Saku Koivu.
I'm gonna go with Guy Lafleur.
It's Guy Lafleur.
Monsieur Lafleur.
You failed French when you were in school, didn't you?
I was horrible in French. Mr. Bedham, I'm looking at you, my man.
I don't know why I didn't go with Lafleur, but hey, you know what? Get one strike out of the way. I got 2 more. I'm rolling.
Ottawa Senators.
Ottawa Senators.
One of my favorite players to watch growing up.
Daniel Alfredson.
Monsieur Alfred Sen.
That's incorrect. It's Danny Heatley.
No, it's not.
Danny Heatley All-Star.
No, it's not. Is it actually?
No, it's Alfredson. This guy.
Ah, you got me. You got him.
Yeah, he was good for a couple of years.
What, Mr. 50 in 07 or whatever it's called? Daniel Alfredson.
Daniel Alfredson.
Oh, that's him fake chucking the stick. That was like, I hated him when I was a child for that. It's like such an irrational thing. I was like, you impersonated Matt Sundin. I don't like it.
In hindsight, it was just funny.
Yeah, really funny. He actually seems like a funny dude.
The Toronto Maple Leafs. I know you don't like this team.
Just a joy to watch.
The Bald Wonder.
I know this one though because everyone knows the Toronto Maple Leafs. Matt Sundin. Matt Sundin.
Number 13. That's Sundin.
I'll never forget that 500th goal. Hat-trick in overtime over Kippy's shoulder. I wish his flow hung around for a little longer.
Are you trying to blame him for being bald?
No, I just mean, like, I was more complimenting his flow when he had it.
I think, in my opinion, the greatest Swede of all time, Matt Sundin. Yeah, call me crazy, Red Wings fans. You think it's Nick Lidstrom. Call me crazy, As fans. You think it's Peter Forsberg. It's Matt Sundin. Never got the cup, though.
Vancouver.
There are a lot of gentlemen to choose from here.
Just retired recently with his brother.
We got two twin brothers who are pretty sick, but you know what? They weren't the leaders. Who are we kidding? I'm gonna go with the man who just left the organization, Trevor Linden.
I believe it's Henrik Sedin.
Strike number 1.
Really? Was it Marcus Naslund?
No. You got it wrong twice now. I won't give you a second strike. Winnipeg. Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Winnipeg, the final Canadian team. Sorry, do they still have a team or did they lose it overnight again? The Winnipeg Jets.
Why don't you shut the up?
You know why this answer is so funny? It's because this man never played a damn game with the Winnipeg Jets.
But seriously, go yourself.
It's Ilya Kovalchuk. Ilya Kovalchuk.
So if you include the Thrashers, a Russian by the name of Mr. Ilya Kovalchuk still stands as the leader, even though he didn't play a single game for the Jets. But who has the most points since the team transferred over to Winnipeg? That's my boy, the one and only, the underrated Blake Wheeler. Love me some Blakey Wheeler. Love it. Blake, yeah. Yeah. I love you.
It doesn't make any sense what you said.
I'm so tempted to just disqualify you for whatever that was. New Jersey Devils.
I would say as a franchise, very leveled out, and this player was leveled out and consistent as well. Patrick Elias, the Czechman.
It's Patrick Elias. Don't even know what he sounds like.
Shout out to Uncle June, aka Lou Lamoriello.
See, Uncle Drew?
Uncle June, you know him from Sopranos.
You know how, like, as soon as Lou Lamoriello came to Toronto, everybody knew all about everything, how he made people quiet, and it was like, yeah, he did that for like 20 years in New Jersey.
If you pressed me on it, I couldn't think for a second what Patrick Elias sounds like. High voice, deep voice.
I don't think it's going to be any different than any other game.
I didn't see it, so let me know in the comments what he sounds like. I need to find out.
Carolina Hurricanes.
Carolina Hurricanes. All right, this one is kind of a tough one too, actually.
Ooh.
This one's actually one of the harder ones because there could be a couple guys. It could have been Rob Brindamore. It could have been even Eric Stahl.
Being a Leafs fan, this guy, he came to our squad and didn't have the same legs. But when he was in his prime, the guy was amazing with the Penguins and especially the Hurricanes.
They also have a history of another team attached to them.
Yeah, the Hartford Whalers. And knowing that history, I feel like Ron Francis is the guy to go with here. So I'm going with Ron Francis.
Talking Ron Francis.
Pretty sure it is Ron Francis.
The Colorado Avalanche. I'm sorry, is there a reason that you are giving this look? I know that's like your resting face.
Oh, easy one. Joe Sakic. My favorite player, the guy that made me a fan of the Colorado Avalanche.
I'm gonna go with Joe Sakic. I hope Luca got that one right.
Burnaby Joe, still my favorite.
Guy's still an absolute squid.
The Boston Bruins.
This is a weird one. He might be one of the only defensemen to have this.
Was it Ray Bourque?
Ray Bourque. Go look at how many shots on net that guy took. He's like Brent Burns on steroids. It's nuts. What did he do?
He shot a lot is what he did.
Yeah, man, shooters shoot. He must have just been sliding into DMs all day.
The Detroit Red Wings. Your second favorite team.
It's not a thing, okay? Like,
You trash child.
this is bull. Okay, when you're a kid and like you just don't know anything, you just think like that team looked cool because they won, and then I was immediately like, oh, I'm from this city, I should just like them. Some people have logical realizations like that, and other people just root for the Colorado Avalanche their whole lives.
Cheer from where you're from.
Yeah, it's so much more fun.
Like you can go to games.
Yeah.
Actually, well, yeah. Actually, yeah.
It's a little pricey.
I've only been to 4 games in my entire life. I've been priced out.
Gordie Howe? Okay, I know it seems like the obvious answer, but Steve Yzerman wasn't far behind. Can I get their total point totals, please?
It's close.
It's very close. It's like a tiger.
Philadelphia Flyers.
You think Big E, right? You would think Eric Lindros. Remember Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey? I'd play with those guys. John LeClaire.
Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey had more color in it than Joseph's Technicolor Dreamcoat. It was a fun game, but the
was
colors were so off.
But as great as those players were in the orange and black, it actually goes to a Broad Street bully, Bobby Clark.
Dallas Stars.
Dallas Stars.
Dallas Stars, Mike Modano.
Is it Mike Modano?
Easy.
Mike Modano, Mr. America.
Pittsburgh Penguins. Okay, so obviously, Mario Lemieux is my final answer, 99% sure, but how many points does Crosby have?
Super Mario.
You thought way too long in that.
I know. But the only reason why I thought long about that one is because I know Mario Lemieux didn't play that many games in his career.
Crosby can't be far behind, can he?
He's close. The Washington Capitals.
Caps. We're not gonna suck this year. I love that. I love that.
Oh, right?
Alex Ovechkin. I got it, guys. I got it.
I got it.
I got it. Only one. I got it, guys.
I swear to God.
Guy's a beauty, man.
Chicago Blackhawks.
Rest in peace to the legend. He just passed away recently. Stan Mikita.
Mr. Stan Mikita. Rest easy, Stan. You were an absolute legend.
The New York Rangers.
Rangers.
In New York, like the Rangers. My home away from home, if I could say.
Are you a Rangers guy at all?
As a kid, yeah, because I have family over there. I actually liked New York teams before I liked Toronto teams.
Ooh, the blue shirts.
God, I don't know. They have no good players.
They've had a lot of good players on the Rangers.
There's two guys for me, Brian Leetch and Mark Messier.
I don't know what your deal is with New York.
They have the least cups of any of the original 6 teams.
Correct.
I think I'm pretty justified in saying that.
Still won one more recently than we have, so not gonna make fun of them for that.
I'm thinking it's Brian Leetch.
Is it Brian Leach?
Sticking with the Leafs theme, I'll go Brian Leach.
Yes, legendary Leafs player.
Yeah.
No. So Brian Leach is number 2 on the list.
Oh, who's number 1?
Rod Gilbert.
Him, Jason Allison, Eric Lindros, all just legendary Leafs.
That one's gonna trip some people up.
Definitely. I have 1 strike left.
The New York Islanders.
The Islanders.
Couple of legends on this team.
It's not Mike Bossy, is it?
I'm going to go with Mike Bossy.
I want to say Mike Bossy.
It's not Mike Bossy because he got hurt and left early.
Strike.
Wait. Potvin.
Strike 2.
It is not John Tavares because he wanted to play for a good team.
I even let you change your answer mid-sentence and you still got it wrong.
Who was it?
It is Brian Trottier.
Do you know that Brian Trottier was the first person to ever do a Facebook Live for TSN?
Hey, Brian, do you think John Tavares is going to stay in Toronto?
And he looked closer than the iPad.
It's gonna be tough.
You're on 2.
I'm screwed. I'm hooped.
Well, yeah, how you feeling?
I feel like I just want to hide in my bucket hat. And continue the quiz like this.
Well, works for me. I don't have to see your face. The Columbus Blue Jackets.
Oh, man. I'm a guess, because I have no idea. Let's go with Nick Foligno. I don't know. I can't think of anybody right now on the top of my head.
It ain't him.
Rick Nash, Columbus Blue Jackets.
That franchise it's doesn't scream sexy to me, and I'm usually about some sexy things. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about? The Anaheim Mighty Ducks.
DuckTales. Sick show.
Non sequitur.
DuckTales is great.
Do you know what that word means?
Maybe.
That's a hard no.
The best, man. Timu.
Almost positive that it's Teemu Selanne.
Love that guy.
What a good name. Like, I don't care. I'm considering naming one of my kids Timu.
There are some nice hockey names that just roll off the tongue.
Some are just so satisfying.
Unbelievable stuff out there. Sandis Ozelinch.
That's a buttery name.
Oh, yeah. What is that? Butter?
The Florida Panthers.
Oh, man.
This one's a bit of a train wreck because it's by far the lowest point total, minus obviously the Golden Knights.
Yeah.
It's low.
You know what? This guy had a great secret to get all these points. He learned it from the great one.
Their point leader has less than 500 points.
What? Was it Bure?
Gretzky tell you go out a burger? You better do it, Ole Jokinen.
If the great one tells you to go have a burger, you better go and do it.
It was Ole Jokinen.
Oh, my God. Man, why can't I get these right?
Thanks, Luca. Get the hell out of here.
I'm not leaving! Give me my belt! I want to win!
Thanks for playing. The Arizona Coyotes.
Shane Doan, Next.
Who was it on the Coyotes who said they'd bring the cup back if they won that first year they left?
It was Eddie Olczyk, baby. It's coming back to Winnipeg!
Guess he never fulfilled that promise.
Why you gotta be such a
The Buffalo Sabres.
Buffalo Sabres, my team. They've been on the down low recently, but they got a great team now, I think. Maybe make the playoffs, let's hope.
It's got to be Dave Anderchuk.
Pat LaFontaine?
Gilbert Perreault.
For real.
Can you at least leave us with your trademark laugh? How can I make it? What's gonna make you laugh? I think this is gonna get a laugh out of you.
Ice cream!
Tampa Bay Lightning.
Obviously, LeCavalier was good. Brad Richards was good.
Martin St. Louis.
Marty.
The guy's got thighs the size of gosh darn tree trunks.
Minnesota Wild.
He's got a huge ass. Why do you think he's such a good skater? Massive ass.
Minnesota Wild. Cold like Minnesota.
Just an absolute poet.
The leading scorer in Minnesota Wild history is
Mikko Koivu.
Mikko Koivu.
The San Jose Sharks.
The guy that is going to bring a cup to Toronto that like he never could in San Jose.
Patty Marleau. Next.
Patty Marleau.
Nashville Predators.
One's pretty tough.
Oh, this is a great one. David Legwand. So weird. Why does...
Was he not the first player they ever drafted?
This one's hard. Is it nuts if I say Shea Weber? Is it Shea Weber? Who is it?
David Legwand.
David Legwand. I was gonna guess David Legwand. The first player ever drafted by the Nashville Predators. That is that David Legwand is the all-time leader for the Nashville Predators in points. What the hell? Like, I'm sorry, David Legwand, okay, had a nice career, but, you know, I thought Webbs had more points than him.
And that's why you're gone. Did you not wear shoes here?
No, I didn't wear shoes here.
This guy wore loafers to work the other day.
What's wrong with loafers?
Get out of here. St. Louis Blues.
Oh, I almost said Brett Hull, but it's
Number 16, Bobby Hull.
it's Bernie Federko.
Correct. You're the last person to go in this one, and I'll tell you.
As in, I'm the last left?
You're the last person who did this quiz, and I will tell you, you are the only one who made it to this point.
Oh, what?
So, you still win.
I'm already winning.
Let's just see if you can get to 31.
Okay.
Los Angeles Kings.
Los Angeles Kings. So this is actually one that I know in the past, I would like, when I first saw it, I was surprised because it's Marcel Dion, but I always kind of thought it would be Luc Robitaille, but yeah, Marcel Dion. Come on, let's keep him going.
And now the last one, Vegas Golden Knights. The last team to join the NHL is the last team in this quiz.
That's a fun one, so it's just whoever was leading last year, and that is William Karlsson. Wild Bill, who, if we're going stats guy, he is not going to score that many goals again. That was a fluke.
Well, since you already on someone and you kind of made a habit of doing this in your winner's circle, Corwin, you're now the four-time champion, the most championships.
Four-time.
Go ahead, winner's circle.
Okay, winner's circle. So, this is always exciting, but I don't have my usual stick to like on people because we just talked about a whole list of people that were like incredible at their sport. So, the only person I can on is Z.
Okay.
I want to talk about video games.
I like talking about video games.
Why don't we ever do video game quizzes? What do you mean? Can we do a quiz on that soon?
Yeah. You don't have to on me to tell me to do that. I like video games. I write reviews for us.
Yeah, that's true actually. Okay. Yeah, so do I. Yeah, I don't know. Let's play video games. Let's do a quiz on video games and I don't know, let us know what else you want to do in video games, and if you like that stuff, then subscribe cuz we're going to do more of it.
That was very very peaceful ending to this.
Right? It's so positive. You.